Oh, and we are live. It says so right there. I forgot it for a second. You know you're used to it when you can't forget that it's going on. And there's a whole pile of people there. What happens when you talk on the phone too much? Country Girl. Country Girl is a John. Country Girl over saying Danny. Stella. Patrick. Skeeter. Oh crap, that was quick. I mean, it was like super quick. I didn't know it could happen that quick. Wow. Marie, hello. Good to see everybody. All right, Country Girl, here it comes. You got it. It's in your email. Sure do. We are like flies waiting at Rick's outhouse. It filled up. It really did. I mean, couldn't even get the chat opened up. It's pretty cool. I would have put it that way, but it's okay, Skeeter, if you want to. Oh, stupid cap locks. Cap locks were still on before I wrote the title. That's funny, Skeeter. Or leaving out loud and putting it in the video, Skeeter. That's pretty funny. 4 hearts. Hello. Turn my heater on. I got some short sleeve shirts. It's going to make a little noise, but hey, what nothing. Everything makes a little noise. Skins. That's funny. Hey, Christian. Janike, how are you? Hey, Steve. I'm trying to do that now. Hey, Susan. Ella. Steve, you wrote that out in mighty big letters. What are you trying to say? Hey, I'm great. John, when y'all upload a video, the upload page has a bug. I finding bugs on the upload page. What kind of bug is it? What does it do? Does it keep? It don't keep it from uploading it, does it? Hey Marie, how are you? Good to see you. Sleep stat. Checking in and lurking. You always there, buddy. I know you're there. I can depend on you. If I can't even see you and don't even know you've been there, I know you're there. I've read that comment so many times. I'm always watching these things. Well, no Marie prayers. My dad is fighting for his life. He's in surgery now. Absolutely prayers for Marie's dad. Absolutely. Well, I'm digging this heater. I was about to freeze. I went out on the porch a minute ago. Didn't put the coat on. I'm regretting that. CD, where did you send the message to? I think she went out. I think she said she's going out. Sam Wise Goji. How you doing, Sam? Brother. Good to see you. Bird told me you might be around here. You want a link? When you get that far along, let me know. Okay, I'm making my tea real quick, Rick. I'll be your tea. All right. All right. You need to come on up here with us. Been a while. Hey, Rick must be waiting on cookies and coffee to get down. You know, I got the coffee. I got to go get the cookies though. They are sugar cookies. You got to say it like that too. Sugar cookies. I don't know where I got that from. I have no idea. There's Black Storm. Hey, welcome back, Black Storm. Hey. Numbers are jumping. He's Megan from Thailand. And I didn't have to say it, but you wrote it. I said it. I just think it's cool, man. You're from Thailand. Doing good, brother. Howdy, Skeeter, Steve, everybody. CG, you can send Sam that link if he wants. Forward it to him. I won't have to tear these pages down again. Put them back up. Wow, that's a bunch of people. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm selling tickets to the wedding. Are you, Steve? Well, he agrees with you. Rick, I can come up with y'all in a little bit. Got to call Goji Jr. first. BRB. Okay, Sam, no problem. I'm going to tell Country Girl to forward you the link so I don't have to tear these pages down to get to my email again. Got the chat right up here in the center. You officiating, Rick? I'm actually a shotgun bearer at the shotgun wedding. That's what I'm doing. Pickers, hey Rick, and SS and all. Let's get a junior Elvis for the second. Let Elvis marry him like in Las Vegas. That was Minute Man. Wasn't me. I'm gonna listen to my favorite blank. So if you missed something, let me know. All right. In a minute, man. Good evening. How's it? Up, Gardner. Hey, up, Gardner. Wow. Rocket. Yeah, I got a feeling he knows. Oh. He probably knows. How's it going, everybody? Hey, Brando. God, no Scooter. John. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. Hey, Nick, how are you? Good to see you. We have surpassed 30. Time to eat a cookie. I'm sure. There's Ruby Slippers. Hold on, Ruby. Listen real quick. 6 minutes. Oh, there you go. Mm-hmm. When you get to 40, do I eat 2 more cookies? You got it, Brian. I'll go get the cookies right now.
Howdy, everybody.
Howdy.
Hey, Brando, Marie, Brian, Pickers. Hi, Pickers. Hey, Terry. And Steve and Fat Boy Minute Man. I saw you a little bit ago, but hi. I have arrived. The party may commence.
Good evening, B lady. How are you? Good to see you.
Hey, B lady. I'm good, Steve. How are you, baby? I feel my tea too full, so I got to be real careful and not spill this on me. It's hot. Very hot.
Hot tea.
What's up, Brando? Barnard, hi, sweetie. Lois said I replied to the one you sent me, but if you didn't get it, I'll go copy it and email it through your channel. But the answer is no, I'm not. I just honestly did not. I was at work, and I can't always watch the chat when I'm at work. A lot of times I'm just listening.
Hey, Lois Ann, good evening.
No, B, I don't. I need subs. I have the watch time. I'm double the watch time, but I'm still about 220 subs away. Hey, June. Hey, Erica. Hey, Forrest. Hi, darling. And my Sambo. I saw Sambo in here. Y'all may not know this, but I stole one of his t-shirts while he was here, and I was wearing it today and sending him a picture of me wearing his t-shirt.
Hey, Barnyard, how are you doing? Good evening. Good to see you this evening.
Hey, Noah. Thanks, Ruby. You too, honey.
Just got home.
So I was supposed to get some spicy candy from Brando today, and it looks like it's delayed a little bit. It's showing now that it'll be here in the morning or tomorrow. But I'm excited. Spicy candies. Oh, awesome, Autumn. Thank you, honey. Hey, Megan.
Hey, Rick, I uploaded a video on what I mean on the bug. I mentioned it. Good. Is it the last one you uploaded, John? Looking forward to seeing it.
Black Storm. That's a new one to me. Hi.
No, she's been coming a few days.
You know,
To you, yeah. I get it.
but hi, how are you? And to answer your question, I am drinking a hot spiced tea with lemon and honey for my throat. Yeah, when Green Bay Wacky gets a little crazy, B-Lady, you're absolutely right.
I've been playing YouTubers playlist on my cheap tablet all day. That's good, June. We're all doing that to try and get the watch times and stuff up on them. Sure are.
Yep, that's awesome, June. A lot of us are doing it. All right, Sam, I'll be here back. I'm going to forward that email to you with the link in case you want it. That way it'll be there if you want it, if you have time.
June is playing Maniac Grammys tonight. Cool. Hey, fat boy. Goodbye, fat boy.
Hello, goodbye.
Oh. Yep, all he does, I have a few subs there when I can handle it. Hold on. Cool.
You know, normally I don't do the whole autoplay. I really like it when people really watch my videos. But in this instance, to get some of our people that are so close, I say go for it. You know, get them over that hump.
Yeah. I have a feeling YouTube anticipated this too. Pick a Rick, I have an iPad and a Surface and another older laptop, all going almost 24/7. Let them roll, P-Lady. I'm doing that tonight. I got 7 windows open with different videos on it. I can't do it now. They pull too much bandwidth while we're streaming. If the stream goes down, I'm going to start all them up.
Yeah, I started 3 or 4 last night before I went to bed. Let's let them play. I said I don't usually do the whole playlist things because I really want people to watch my videos. But
oh, yeah.
In this instant, I think to help some of our channels that are so close to keep their monetization, you know, go for it. I hear you, B-Lady.
Like I say, turn it on, let it go. They're watching it 10 times. Oh. I am just on the phone. Pick a Rick. I knew there was a reason I kept these older laptops. That's right. That's exactly right. Hey, Montez, how are you? Good to see you this evening. Really good.
How are you, Montez? And there's Rocky Brook and Autumn. Autumn's son, I don't know if you guys have seen the video. Her son ate a, what was it? Something scorpion. Thailand or something scorpion pepper.
Right.
He barely took the little bitty tip off the end of the pepper. And he sat there for about 10 seconds and you could just see his face getting brighter and brighter. He was reaching for the ice cream. She says, half a gallon of ice cream, a gallon of milk. And I was like, I sent her a comment and I said, just be glad you weren't in the Reaper challenge. We had to eat the whole damn pepper. We didn't get just the tip. It was the whole damn pepper.
Hey, Erica. There's Joanne playing this too. Hey, Joanne. How are you?
Hey, Joanne.
Good to see you this evening. Noah.
How are you feeling, Joanne? Any better? Joanne's had this crick that's going around too.
Yeah, this morning she said she's going to the doctor. She wasn't better.
Oh, bless her heart.
It was about 8:30 this morning. I always think of rolling. I grew them Trinidad scorpions one year and ghost peppers both. That very same year.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And I took a little bite off of that sucker. Oh my God. I ain't never doing that again.
Well, everybody keeps talking about you doing another Reaper challenge. I will be there to moderate.
I have a feeling I just did that again twice, didn't I, Marie? Oh, I did the other night too. There's all sorts. All sorts. Good evening. Still sick, but I got medicine now. Hopefully I'll get better soon. Sounded just like what you had. She's coughing up stuff.
Oh, yeah. The antibiotics usually, Joanne, within about 24 hours, you'll start noticing a big difference. I hope it works really well for you, sweetie. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. All sorts. Hi, darling.
Also, it's been 6 months before Christmas. I remember you saying that too. Last time I saw you. Sure do. I'm on my second course of antibiotics.
Been there, done that. Yep.
About 2 weeks for her, I think. For Megan.
I understand. I went through 3 and I'm still fighting it, as y'all can see. Yeah, Trinidad Moruga scorpion.
Yeah, that's it. The Morugas is just almost like the Greek name, you know. Everybody calls them Trinidad scorpions or ghost peppers. That's kind of a slang term for them. Ghost peppers is a different kind of. But them Carolina Reapers, that new one's out as a Moruga too. It's got that word in it, but it's really out yet.
Blister, hey Blister, where's Skin?
I'm at the end of my tether when the doctor said they'd come back in 2 weeks. Oh my goodness, all sorts.
Oh, I know, darling, I know. It's been crazy. I probably spent in December alone close to $300 between doctors and medicines, and I'm still fighting it. And now I got to go to a pulmonologist. I'm like, oh, so sick of doctors.
No, Montez, it's not GMO. It's grown right here in South Carolina. A guy does cross-pollinate them, though, to make the peppers hotter, but not genetically modified, no.
Okay, B-Lady, you keep us posted. There's my Skin. Now I got Skin and Blister together.
They all here together, sure are. I'm going to toe-to-toe with a gamer online, despite means being desperate acts. We'll keep you posted. Let us all know, B-Lady. We all want to know that.
No, B-Lady. I get my infusions every 8 weeks, and I've had this stuff about 6 weeks. It would have had to have been sooner. I would have had to gotten sick sooner, but normally if I'm sick, I can't do the infusions. In this case, my blood work came back with severe inflammation. So he went ahead and did it because my chest was clear. I mean, it wasn't at that point. But since I did the infusion, which does lower my immune system, it kind of feels, last night was bad, the choking and coughing, and it was bad.
It'll be an event. That's right, B-Lady. Marie, we're thinking about your daddy. I seen you say you was leaving a minute ago, but it got by too quick before I could say it. We'll be thinking about prayers for your dad.
Absolutely.
Chip off the old block, Skeeter.
Brando, just tell me there aren't any of those in my candy.
My mom's family is from Holly Hill, South Carolina. What is the name of that? Right below Charlotte. The next little town below Charlotte, Rock Hill, South Carolina. That's where those peppers come from. The guy that grows all the peppers we talking about, and all them super hots.
Yeah, big lady, I wasn't this sick before. I was actually feeling quite a bit better, which is why he let me go ahead and get the infusion. And he did warn me that it was possible. But I was really having trouble moving, and my joints were really bad, swollen, a lot of pain with all this cold and stuff we've had. It was just too much. So we're monitoring it, and I've got to go see a pulmonologist here soon. As soon as I can figure out finances, probably after the first of the month. Need to go grab my charger. Get me right back, baby.
Hey, June. How are you? I don't think I said hello to you. My roots are in Townsville, North Carolina. I know where that is, Skeeter. That's a big old whopper of a town. Huge. So many people there. Probably what? 300? 500? Something. All of them's out in the county. I thought you had 2 fruit trees. I don't know. You're talking to me. I got 2 apple trees. That's all I got is 2 apple trees. I might have said that before. I don't know. I remember a store called Piggly Wiggly. Are they still around? I've seen 1 or 2 down in South Carolina.
Still have in Louisiana.
I've seen them in 1 or 2. I've stopped at a few of them. I like them Piggly Wigglies.
Yeah, they're still in Louisiana.
Hey, Jerry, how are you? Good to see you. Not in Texas. No Piggly Wigglies there. Hoggly Woggly. I knew you was going to say something like that, Skeeter. I knew it. You took Piggly Wiggly and turned it into Hoggly Woggly. Same thing. Oh, my God. You going to be all right over at CG?
Yep.
You might ought to nurse that tea a little bit. Hey, Mary.
Yep. I got it going right here.
All right. I wanted to get myself desensitized to the spicy peppers. Desensitized. What am I saying? Oh my God. Desensitized. That ain't going to happen, Autumn. I'm
telling you.
There's Back Roads. Hey, Back Roads.
Hey, Back Roads.
Good evening.
Hi, Mary, sweetie. How are you? I missed Brando's answer when I asked him if there were those peppers in my candies, and I didn't see his answer.
Brando has desensitized himself to them. He can eat them like they ain't nothing. I've watched his videos doing it.
Yep.
He can do it.
Jerry's here. Hi, Jerry, honey.
Yes, you came in a few minutes ago. It's funny. Good evening, Battery Power. How are you? Oh, I need to learn to spell it. It's much easier on a phone. It'll spell it for you.
Well, it'll do it on your computer too. If it's red, it's misspelled. Just right-click on it, and it should give you the correct spelling.
I know, but that's a lot of trouble. It just happens on the phone automatically.
Yep. Of course, autocorrect also spells a whole bunch of crap you didn't want to spell.
That's right. Me saying wordy dirts and stuff.
My phone will not say dirty words. Like if I use the talk to text,
right,
and I say the SHI word, it puts asterisks for the middle 2 letters.
Right.
Won't put, I have to physically go back and type it. I have to check okay, like that's really what I meant to say. My phone, even my dang phone censors me, okay?
Phone won't say mud. Phone won't say mud. No, it'll say mud. Just not that other word.
Yeah. Hey, Freaky Geek. What's up, darlings?
I've seen them beans before, Skeeter. People eat them too, but it look like it'd be tough that long. You guys should hear my speech program. Dirty Words is pretty funny.
Oh, I bet it is. I bet it is, Jerry.
It's probably awesome. Funny. I'll see y'all later. You guys messing up. Come on back, Eric. You go see what she's talking about.
Okay. Sis, I used to do. Hey, RS. Oh, let me chew on. I sent you an email and about a dozen text messages, but apparently you're not getting them. You need a new phone. But I'm glad you're here. Hey, Daniel, how are you? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Look at who the cat done drug up in the house. For you guys that may be a little bit new and don't know, this is Samwise Goji, my little brother, whom I absolutely adore, and you guys will too. He's an awesome dude. So, how are you, babe?
I'm good. What's up?
I've been missing you. That's what's up.
Well, yeah, you'll have that. In the chat.
Dude, what is up with your net? You are breaking up bad.
Hey, Miss Tina. Hey, Freaky Geek. Well, I think it's been about, last time I was on camera, I was on here with Rick, about a month ago, I reckon. Hey, B-Lady.
I was giving you hell then about not calling me or texting.
Yeah.
I said, I know how to get his attention. I'll send him a picture of me wearing his shirt I stole. And it worked.
Yeah. That's the night that Rick snapped on
Yep.
Nate, right? Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But deserved it anyway. So what's going on, peoples?
RS says, hiya, Sam. My brother ain't seen you in forever. How you doing?
Doing good. Who said that? RS? Hey,
RS.
RS. Doing good, man. You know, every day's a holiday. The herpetologist. That's right.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Autumn. Autumn's an old timer with us.
Yep.
Hey, lady, I've been seeing some of your videos here and there. I still watch people's videos from time to time. Did you put some weight on? Actually, I lost weight. I just shaved my face. That's all. I'm almost under 240.
Awesome, dude.
I'm right on the line of 240 right now.
I hit that 100 pound. I've lost 102 pounds now.
Yeah, I'm down 38 pounds.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, but my normal weight is 200.
Yep.
I just gained a lot of weight a couple of years ago. Is your neck stiff? What's up with y'all asking these weird questions? You know, I'm just leaning forward.
Let's see. Daniel sent emails to B-Lady.
No, I'm normal.
He says Japan is a beard. RS says hi to Minute Man. Autumn says hi to Go for Green Living.
Hi, it's Monitz. How you doing?
Montez, what's up?
What do you say, Sam? How's it going?
Hey, Rico, what's up, man?
Oh, SOL.
All right, brother. Good to see you. Last time I was on camera was with you, my friend.
Look, Minute Man says he's hi everyone, but he's not going to say hi every time he says something because we all forget he's lurking. He's been here the whole time.
I see Minute Man. Yeah, I don't have my old hat on and my glasses. I got my new hat on, my old school Army hat.
What kind of hat is it? I can't see it.
Just an old GI hat. The old school ones, Gomer Pyle hat. But this isn't government issue. I bought this at the farmer's market a few years ago. Autumn lost her hair. Why'd she lose her hair?
She shaved it all off. Literally on live stream. You go check out her channel when you get a chance. She did it on a live stream for charity.
Sweet, Autumn. Join the club, man. I wish I could say the same, but mine just shrank when I washed it.
Yeah.
Hi, Lois Ann.
Autumn,
you gonna grow it back? Are you staying with the short dude?
hey Sam, Autumn did a live stream the other day and cut her hair, trimmed her all the hair off for cancer.
Yep.
That's cool, man.
Cool. You ought to seen it.
It's for, wait a minute. She doesn't have cancer, does she?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right. But he did it for cancer, for charity. Very cool, Autumn. Very cool. Well, I just had a real long beard, and I shaved it off yesterday. Matter of fact, I mean, it was getting down to here this time, and I get to that point where I just can't take it no more and cut it off.
Wash towels over our faces.
Rick, are you bald?
No, man.
No. Oh,
I got hair.
there you go.
B lady says, pass me some gummies, Minute Man. They gonna be the sour kind, Susan.
Yeah, I could eat about 5 of them.
Remember, they're lurking. You can't see us.
Pass me the THC gummies. Hey, Rick, next month I'm getting my medical card in PA.
That's cool.
Yeah, man, but we got to pay $200 to get it up here.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, that seems expensive, don't it?
Yeah, it's crazy, and you got to go to Philly. Yep. But then once you get the card, you're in. Of course, you got to buy your own medicine, you know. I mean, it's not like it's not covered through insurance. At least I don't think so. I don't think it is. It might be. So yeah, pretty cool, man. Hey, John, I'm good, man. How you doing? Every day's a holiday. Speaking of holidays, everybody have a good holiday?
Yeah. Well, other than being sick.
Yeah. Autumn's growing a mohawk and dye it aqua blue and black.
Oh,
well, that's all right.
Can't read that one out loud, Minute Man.
What is that certificate? What is it about? I don't know.
For you geek, my name is a smoky gray color on a kitchen stand. True story. Look it up.
Oh, B-Lady, you mean the $200? It's for medical cannabis.
Only costs $30 where RS is.
Yeah, it's $200 up here. But mainly that's to go see the doctor and they write you to recommend. You know, they can't write prescription. It's a recommendation.
Right.
And you get the little card. It says PA or whatever. And then from there, you take that to the dispensary.
Rick, thank you for the comment on my video. I'm trying new things. I thought that was a great video. You brought awareness to that ASTM, right? Right. I thought it was a great video. That was courage to do that video, Tina. It really was.
Yep, yes, it was.
It's very cool, Autumn. Very cool, man. I'm not too much into the mohawks or dye, but hey, man, each your own. Very cool. I see a lot of youngsters these days that dye their hair like green, blue, like all the young kids are dyeing their hair. I mean, not just kids either. I don't mean to say kids, but like millennials. Yeah. CG, you should dye your hair green.
I should dye my hair green?
Yeah.
Why should I dye my hair green?
I don't know.
Medical means no guns in Pennsylvania.
That's right, Tim. I was just going to say that. Yep. They're trying to, well, they already have, but there's people trying to fight that.
Sam, don't say the word, if you will.
What?
Like what he said there?
The G word?
No. Don't say WEED. Don't say the word. Just skip the word. Since we're going into video, it's monetized. I got to be careful.
Oh, really? Okay. How about How about we say pancakes instead?
I don't care. It doesn't matter what you say. I just skip it. But we can see it. We know what it is. You know, everybody sees it. Whatever. I don't care how you do it.
Oh, but because of YouTube, you can't say it.
Yeah, they get really strict.
Change. And so, have you seen the latest, Sam?
No.
Well, those channels that are monetized,
Yeah,
they've now changed. You have until February 20th to meet the rules, but now instead of just 10,000 views, you have to have in the last 12 months 4,000 hours watched on your channel, plus 1,000 subs to monetize.
If you ain't got that, they're taking it.
If you ain't got it, they're taking it away.
Wow. Well, why are they doing that? Because people were buying subs and stuff.
I personally think that there was some stuff that I watched. Now, how accurate it is, I don't know. Y'all know how that kind of stuff works, but one of the biggest speculations that would make sense was that the bigger channels were complaining that they were losing their percentages of the advertised dollars because too many small channels were getting it. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. But I do know that YouTube is a business. They're in the business to make money. And if they got to screw everybody over to do it, they don't care. So,
crazy. Well,
yeah, it's gotten ridiculous.
I mean, you know, honestly, I had a lot of fun when I was making videos and stuff and doing all the streams, but it's just too much going on with it now. It's not even, I just miss some of the people, you know, I'm talking to people every day, but what are you going to do? 4,000, huh? 4,000 views?
No, 4,000 hours
of watch time.
of watch time.
Hours. So 4,000 hours that other people watch your videos?
Yes.
Oh, man. Wow. Is that a lot?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've been here just shy of a year and I've got 7,000. You know?
Oh, B-Lady. No, I don't even, B-Lady, I stopped making videos and live streams. I don't fool with it anymore. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not going to anymore in the future, just right now. It doesn't matter to me. It's not priority in my life right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's in minutes when you first look at it in your analytics.
Yeah. Invert it.
28 days. Mine was like 141,000. I forget what that come to. That's like 3,000 hours. But it's because of all the streaming. You know what I mean?
Thanks, B-Lady, but I'm good. I'm good. You don't have. You can concentrate on other people. That, you know. For me, I don't really care. So you don't have to worry about me. But thank you, though.
That's it right there. 200.
You know I'll be there, Minute Man. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rick. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Nothing.
Didn't they just used to do it by views? Like,
yes.
Not time, just views,
10,
right?
Yeah. It was 10,000 views.
Why does everybody hate on Logan Paul? I mean, who cares? It drives me crazy. I mean, yeah, he did some crazy stuff, but you know how many other documentaries I've seen about that suicide forest? Like, he's not the first one. It's been around for a long time. I heard about that like 10 years ago. And you know what? He succeeded because he had the whole world talking about him, right?
Yep.
Think about it. I don't know.
RS was talking about, have y'all seen those crazy ones where the people are eating the Tide Pods? You seen those?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
I'm like, y'all have lost your ever-loving minds.
Well, you know what's sad about that is there might be some kids out there that are like 6, 7, 8 years old.
Yeah.
That see one of their like gamer, like Stampy Longhead, like one of their gamer channels fooling around and goofing on Tide Pods, and then they'll think it's cool, and then they'll go eat it, you know?
Yeah.
But are Tide Pods really that toxic? I mean, it's just soap, right? I don't know.
I haven't looked into it enough, but I mean, they are chemicals. I mean, and it'll tell you just on a regular liquid Tide, if you ingest too much of it, it can make you really sick. So if those pods are going to be concentrated.
Yeah.
I don't know. Personally, I think it's ridiculous, but whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
And that's what RS is saying. You're complaining about someone talking about a couple of the things that we're not saying the words out loud, but yet you'll let somebody go on and video themselves eating these pods and making themselves sick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of. And what if somebody has like a reaction to them and their throat closes or something, you know?
I seen that bee lady, but what do you want me to do with it? You want me to show it or?
But it is really dangerous. I mean, even the news were talking about it.
Oh,
Yeah. I think that's where I saw it on the news.
Skeeter Jackson, I have never been in your wash. I'm just saying. Okay. Just saying.
Looking at it now. It's 23,193.
Oh, that'd be awesome, man. Good thought.
There you go, Autumn.
It looks like it would be more watch time than that, to be honest with you, bee lady. Because the views is way up there. I don't understand why
Well, your views, and here's the thing about views, you guys. YouTube actually will track not just the number of views, but they know how long each person watched. Did you watch it all the way to the end? Or did you just pop on there, give it a thumbs up, and leave? And so they watch that. So you could technically have a whole bunch of people go in there thinking they're supporting your channel, they're giving you a thumbs up, and they leave. But if they're not staying to watch the whole video, it can short you to where you've got a whole bunch of views, but not the actual watch time that you need. If that makes sense.
Hmm. What really started turning me off about YouTube was everybody censoring themselves just so because they're afraid to be unmonetized. Like the advertisers are setting the standards for people's content, and that sucks, man.
Yep.
But lady, it doesn't make any sense at all. It really doesn't. I just looked at it. I mean, the views and the watch time is almost equal. He's got a few more views. It's like somebody. It's impossible. What I just said, which should be impossible.
What are we talking about?
It's her son's views and watch time. I can't show it because it's personal, but
that's okay.
But it makes no sense at all.
I don't know, Freaky. I don't know if they track that or not, honey. I haven't looked into it that much, but I can do some looking and do some checking and check into it for you. Brian, welcome, hon.
Hey, Brian, I'm doing good, man. Good to see you. But I was saying, like, you know, you should be able to decide if you want to curse or be vulgar or talk about whatever on your channel like it used to be. And people are afraid to say stuff now because they don't want to lose their monetization. It's like I watch a ton of hunting channels and fishing channels, and these people weren't doing anything wrong. They're just hunting, and they're losing their monetization, you know, and a lot of people, that's their job.
Cruelty to animals. I'm like, geez, people have been hunting since long before, you know, as long as man's been on this planet, he's been hunting. I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah,
I
people.
would get some of the sport hunting, which absolutely ticks me off. People that go kill animals just for sport, that ticks me off. But people that are legitimately, you know, they are hunting to feed their families. They're using the meat. They're using the fur, the hides, you know, that they're making use of it to take care of for their family. I don't understand why that's such a problem. I mean, I don't get it.
That's exactly right, Tina. If somebody enjoys your videos, they'll watch the whole video.
You got it, sis.
I do. When I'm watching other people's videos, I watch it. I watch it all the way to the watch. Most time, run the ad. I let it run instead of don't even click off of it.
Oh, Tina said this perfectly. I got to read this one out loud. Tina, she's lovely kid Japan. When we say Tina, she says, stop complaining. Make good videos. Tag them well. If you're on YouTube for money, it'll destroy you. Just enjoy creating.
That's right.
That's the bottom line, Tina. You said that perfectly, sis.
It makes no sense at all. I don't understand it, B-Lady. How that could be possible. I don't. It's like he watched every video and only watched 30 seconds of it. Every single one on his channel. That should be.
That makes no sense.
Impossible. You know, they're at least 6 to 10 minute videos. So.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Well, I think she said earlier the longest one on there was 2 minutes. So that really makes no sense.
Right.
I mean, 2 minutes is easy to do.
Mm-hmm. Most people will watch a 2 or 3 minute video, the whole thing.
Minuteman says, get him, sis. He's talking to Tina. Absolutely, sis. I agree completely. I did not start my channel to make money. I'm not here to make money. If I got a little and that was a bonus, it's cool, but it's not why I'm here. I started my channel because I wanted to, first and foremost, teach people and help people that wanted to know how to cook and don't think they can. And I've had a lot of people respond to my videos, which hopefully, good Lord willing, I'll eventually get to go back to. You know, and then I started meeting some good friends and those people, and I really love hanging out with you guys. I've made some awesome friends that I met here that are now in real world are my friends, you know, that I talk to on a daily basis.
And that's right.
On a monthly basis, because that's all he'll get. He forgets his phone everywhere. But I still love him and he knows it. So
that's exactly right, Swamp Donkey. The first people here were hunters and gatherers.
Yep, you got it.
Hey, Brian, did you guys hear that California might be splitting into 2 states, or they're trying to? It's called the New California.
Right.
That's been going around for a long time now.
Yeah, they just made a Declaration of Independence. Well, California was trying to split from the Union for a long time, but now they're trying to make it 2 different states. Crazy.
RS has a valid point. He says RS thinks that it's just YouTube's way of not paying out with so many people doing YouTube nowadays and getting monetized, and maybe it's their way of not paying out all that money. It's a good thought to think about. Ryan says he heard it, but it'll never happen. Awesome. Black Storm says, I am an entertainer, so my channel is to get my acting and interviewing skills. Awesome.
I just started making videos to tell my stories. That's all. I didn't care about the money or anything.
So I miss your stories that crack me up.
The way my videos were, they're so like pretty naughty. You know, I would never get monetized. Never. I didn't.
Never.
It wasn't even in my radar, you know.
Hey, Montez, did you want to come up here on the panel?
But I understand a lot of people do this for a job, you know, and they get used to making that money, and then they get axed.
Wow, I love that word, indubitably. I love that word, swamp donkey, and very few people use it nowadays.
If you want to come up here, I'll send you an invite. Okay. Coming to your channel right now. I'd love to talk to you. I watched your you hunting all those wild edibles and stuff like that. That was really cool.
Tina says YouTube knows what people do on YouTube. Just watching 4 minutes, saying good a video, and leaving the video, going to another channel is actually hurting your channel. You really want people to watch the videos. So who knows? The
invite is going to be in your messages on your YouTube channel. There'll be a link there that you can click on, Montez.
Remember when we used to have the dance parties?
Yeah, that was cool.
Right? We had so much fun. Look, there's Lois Ann dancing now.
That's what made me think of it when she typed that.
RS, you and Brian both need to get the heck out of there.
I remember one time it was like 8 of us all dancing across the whole thing. Yeah. There's a bunch of us all doing it.
And y'all, let me tell you, y'all new ones, Rick's got some moves. And them hips can go twirling. Woo, buddy.
Wow.
Oh, Rick used to get it.
Right?
And let's see, it would be Rick and JD and me and CG and who else? There were some other people too. Oh, Elvis. Remember Rick would do Elvis.
Yeah, do that Elvis once in a while. Yeah, twirling my hand around. It's in your messages, Montez.
Yeah, that was great.
Man says he'll come up, but he doesn't have his camera. So you want me to send him the link?
I don't care.
It's up to you. Okay. I'll put it in Skype for you, man. You just second.
Just can't be any language. No language. This is going to video. It can't be. I don't care.
Montez.
Hey. I gotta pause this other one. Actually, I'm not gonna pause it. Turn it on mute here.
Yeah, I need to mute it.
Boom, and I'm in. Hello, everyone.
How you doing?
What's going on, bro?
Doing really well. How y'all doing, man? I love watching y'all's content. I don't know who the lady is right now. I know Sam's on. Pick a Rick. I'm sorry, I just don't know your name. What's your name? And I want to add you on my YouTube channel too.
Well, I will pop something in the chat for you. I'm Country Girl.
Country Girl. Okay, that's why I didn't. I was trying to figure that all out. Thank you so much, Pick a Rick, for having me on your channel.
Yeah, one of my moms told me you wanted to get on. I didn't see it, but the chat is rolling. I can't keep up with it.
I don't even know how you can do it all at the same time. Like, look at it all, and I'm doing my best to try to look at it as well. But I'm going to probably have to stop looking at it because I'm looking at the screen so I can look at you all.
Right. Well, you hear me every once in a while. I lose control of it. I don't know what's going on. People's connection.
Hey, man.
What's up, Minute Man?
Minute Man.
What's up, me?
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, hang on, y'all.
Same old, same old.
There you are now.
But I has the sushi.
You had a sushi now. That would be sushi, Sam. He was having sushi today.
Oh man, I love sushi. What kind of sushi you have?
Tuna and salmon.
Right on.
Is it raw? Is it raw tuna?
Well, yeah.
Of course.
So you like totally cut it right off of the salmon or the tuna, or where'd you get the tuna from?
One of the grocery stores near me has a sushi bar, and they cut it every 30 minutes, so it's all very fresh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very, very good for you, man. Very good for you. Sushi's a lot of people get turned off by it because of the raw thing, but man, that's the way people started eating it.
And it's got great flavor. I mean, it's not like it's nasty tasting or anything.
Yeah, it's so good. So especially you can't get gas station sushi. You can't get that. But if you go to a real joint or somebody like that knows what they're doing, you can't beat it. It's banger.
Never really ate it. Never really ate sushi before. Never really ate it.
You ought to try it sometime.
Yeah,
at least once.
You probably got to be at the right spot. I don't think right here, country folks probably don't know how to cook it very well. We're not where I'm at.
Well, first of all, you don't cook it.
That is true. You don't cook it, right? Yeah, that's where we're messing up right there.
Most of it. There are some cooked sushi rolls.
There are.
Not 90%.
So give me some cooked.
Your best bet if you don't know your best bet if you don't know if you like sushi or not is going to be to go get yourself California rolls from a location that has good fresh sushi all the time.
But what about bacteria?
We don't have to worry about that, Montez, because sushi here we use it all the time. We put it on the end of a hook and we throw it over the water.
Come
There you go.
What a waste of
time. Hey, Minute Man, can you just have refined palates, my fine sir?
We call it bait here.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm like Southern Ark Homestead, Nina. I'm from the South where sushi is still called bait.
That's funny.
But seriously, like if you want to try it sometime and the raw thing turns you off at first, just go get yourself some California rolls because they're cooked crab and a sushi roll.
I keep on getting a call in here.
You can also get like vegetarian rolls too that are just like avocado, stuff like that, carrots, whatever.
Sushi itself does not actually mean raw fish. It means the way the roll itself is prepared. And Tina can correct me on this if I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's the method of how it is put together.
I think it's the cut, right? And then sashimi's like the long cut or something.
Yep, sashimi is where it's got a long strip of fish laid on top of a rice ball.
Yeah, it's like draped over it. Now, Minute Man, down there, have you ever heard of the Philly roll?
We don't. The place I get the sushi from doesn't have them. They don't have a huge selection or anything. But I've had before. I'm not really a big fan of the cream cheese.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I love cream cheese.
It's tuna, rice, something else, and cream cheese in there. But man,
Cucumber.
and a lot of like purists think Philly rolls are lame. Just like pizza purists don't like pineapple on pizza. To me,
I'm just not a big fan of how much cream cheese they end up putting in them. To be honest, I mean,
Yeah,
if they
you're
put
right.
if they put enough
some
in
of
there
them-
where it was just a flavor and not just like half the roll, and you're like,
I think it looks good. I love the way it looks.
Wait,
it's got to be balanced.
it's got enough cream cheese in it to cover the fact that it's nasty as nothing's fish. Then I'm okay with that.
Sandy says sushi is a vehicle for pickled ginger and wasabi.
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 yeah, y'all can keep the wasabi.
You don't like wasabi on it though?
Oh,
No,
dude.
I can't stand wasabi.
What's that green like? What's that green?
Wasabi.
What's
It's
that?
wasabi.
What's that? Avocado. Do you like avocados?
Yeah.
I love avocados. Two totally different things, though.
Yeah. Well, that's just what it makes me think of for some reason.
Tina
Have you ever had wasabi?
Well,
I
yeah.
agree.
Well, wasabi and then sushi because it's just like I feel like it's supposed to be mushy.
Well, wasabi is like horseradish. It's like that nasal burn type thing.
I agree, RS. I think it ought to be on the end of a hook. I agree.
Like Chinese mustard.
RS loves
Stuff that tastes like turpentine.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Now, Brian does not like sushi, but RS loves sushi.
Okay.
Hey, Montez.
Hey,
Susan wants to know where are you from?
I'm from Kentucky. I'm at Fort Knox. I got a channel going on. And I'm not.
That's how I want to base it.
Yeah, well, I'm like a little bit before Louisville or after Louisville. More towards Fort Knox. I'm on a countryside hill. I like to say. I do pretty much like social media marketing and things like. I pretty much made my channel to start my businesses that I do, and I'm into herbal hunting. You know, so I do ginseng. I can sell firewood. I can sell tree bark. I can sell tree leaves. I can do all these things. And when I started hearing about YouTube, I was like, oh, wow, that's awesome. Maybe I would, because, you know, everyone watches videos.
Right.
Like,
Okay,
maybe,
hold up. Now it's my turn. All right. I seen one of your videos, and you was getting up ginseng and a bunch of stuff like that. But I also saw a video where you were talking to another girl about marketing different types of channels and everything. She was the marketing expert. You were talking to her. What was her name again?
you must be talking about twoquestions.tv.
Yeah, she was really smart on that. Where did you meet her at?
Well, so I met Susan.tv on Facebook, but I approached her because when I was looking on Facebook for like just people to talk to on business ends, she was talking about her interviews, and me basically, I really enjoy knowledge because it gets me further. So I found out that she was interviewing a whole lot of people, and she lives like probably an hour or 2 hours away from me. So I was like, maybe I could do business with her. I was like, I might be able to grow itsmontez.com with her because she's doing interviews with other people that had to do business like I like authors and business writers and just all the nine works, MLM companies, just all these things. So
Okay.
I met her through Facebook, connected with her, and at first it took me a little while to get her to connect with me because she's a woman, I'm a man, and you know how that works. So I just basically like scoured all of her sites and Twitter on Facebook and was just like, hey, I'd really like to talk to you on my channel. Is there any way that we could do it? And we had a phone call. I got her number. We had a phone call. It was about an hour phone call. And then I told her what I was about. She told me what she was about. And then we collaborated.
That's cool. Thank you. All right. Oh, Sam, what are you doing this evening?
What?
I said, what have you been doing this evening? I saw you in a pretty good while. What you been doing all day?
I've been running around today. Had some business to take care of.
Cool.
But hey, Montez, I went to basic training in Fort Knox.
Well, you know what? The thing I don't like about Fort Knox that kills me is that they won't let you walk on the land. I know that it's dangerous and stuff like that. Maybe tanks are up there practicing and stuff, but I can't understand how's the government going to tell me that I can't walk on Mother Earth.
It's a military installation. That's why. Hey, Minuteman, where did you go to basic?
I did my basic in Cell.
Fort Sill. Okay, that's Oklahoma. Where's that?
Yep.
Oklahoma.
The b-hole of Oklahoma.
Well, Fort Knox is tanker school, but I wasn't a tanker. I was a mechanic, but they sent me there anyway. And you guys know that tankers I believe, is the only MOS, which means job, left in the armed services, the military, that is male only. Females are not allowed to be tankers.
Yep. Oh wow.
Yep. And it has something to do with
even with today's rules in society.
What?
Even with today's rules in society,
Well, listen, I've been out of this service for over 20 years, so I don't know about today, but back then
actually, it's not the only one. Artillery is all male as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the amount of time that you spend in close proximity with the people in your unit, and fratricide is not exactly good when you're in the field.
Right. But,
by the way,
man, let me tell you, I was in Fort Knox in August, and man, it was so hot there, and we had this hill that we used to have to road march on. It's called, just like the movie, it's called Heartbreak Hill, Heartbreak Ridge or something.
Yeah, Heartbreak Ridge.
Good Lord Almighty, man. That was no joke. That place, people fall out left and right.
Yep.
But hey, I was 19 at the time. I could, you're invincible when you're 19.
You're 10 foot tall and bulletproof, and you do it. That's the scary thing.
I'll be 40 in about 4 months. So yeah, them days, that ship has sailed, my friends.
What made you want to get into the military?
I don't know. I want to serve my country.
Right, absolutely.
The pay is good. They feed me, and I get a free cot.
Well, I wouldn't say all that now, but I wanted to venture.
Good.
I wanted to serve my country. I was an Eagle Scout also, so I went in as a PFC and E3. I wanted to serve my country, and I wanted to venture, man. I wanted to see some places. Originally, I was going to go into the Navy with my ex-fiance, and she boned out, so I ended up going in the Army instead.
BB King said if you want to go see the world, you want to join the Army.
I worked with BB King years ago before he died.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah,
the wonderful thing about the Army,
by trade.
You get to go to exotic places and kill people.
Yeah.
Was that Rise Against has a song talking about a hero of war? A hero of war. That's what I'll be. You heard that song?
Nah, you know what? One of my good friends' favorite band was Rise Against. She loved Rise Against. I never got into them. I'm just not into that pop punk type music. What
do you listen to?
I mean, I listen to everything, dude. I'm a Deadhead, Sabbath, Stoner, Clutch. Love reggae, blues.
Yeah,
we're just a different generation, man. I like some Rise Against the Machine, but I don't. How old are you?
Not that it matters.
I'm 28, but now listen. I listen to Pocket Full of Shells. You know what I mean?
Yep. Hey guys, I'll be right back. I gotta take a phone call.
All right.
Well, is anyone?
It's all good, dude. I'm still here.
I was like, is anyone else here? I was like, man, I guess I'll go too.
Also, one of the big reasons they won't let you walk on those grounds is because the special operations forces don't always say when they're doing things. And if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because they could be out there on some rogue training exercise and you get shot, and then they'll just leave your ass there.
bro, I'm telling you what, man. If you go out there, like, literally, they will circle you with helicopters. I've had friends go out there and try to tread on the Fort Knox, and they're stopping you. Like, you are not going. You'll probably go about 5 minutes before they're about to draw out on you and freeze, hands in the air. And like, oh man, I'm hit. Like, for real. Yeah, they're dead serious about that. Do not walk on Fort Knox.
Well, they do that because you're actually interrupting a training exercise that probably costs, $10,000-$15,000.
But I tell you what, these people out here, they don't really mind it because, ginseng's money, and a lot of people around here, if you go herb hunting or anything, they say if the risk is real high, it's probably worth it.
Yep, because no one else is going to look for that ginseng.
Yeah, I was like, man, I don't know, bro. It's like, it's like a $9,000 fine, and then you spend like you spend like 6 months inside of jail, but then you get charged for a felony on I don't know.
It's that felony that hurts.
You do for real time over that. They're not playing. Like,
yeah,
don't even do it. Like, just don't even. And you know what the thing is I live right between the two roads, so like I have to like I go by there every day and I just look at those woods and I just tell myself I won't go, but I really do want to go. In my brain, I want to go, but in my soul, I know it's not good to go. You know what I mean?
But you know, you could always just learn to be really, really, really sneaky.
Yeah, well, that would just not be good in a predominantly all white town, and I just go be sneaky out in the middle of the woods, and they're gonna say, "Why are you out here, sir?" You know what I mean? It's just not gonna.
That's what they make night vision for and darkness for.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm already darkness enough, and they're gonna be out there, and they're gonna have like all camo out there, and they're gonna pop out in the middle of a ride from behind a rock or a tree or something. That's gone, man. I told you, man, you won't go 5 minutes in there. And I got a buddy. He went in there with all camo, and he had a flashlight in the middle of the night.
Oh, why did he use a flashlight? That's his problem.
Well,
that's what got him caught.
Probably because he's gonna run to his tree. He's gonna run into his tree. I don't know. Yeah, he got caught, man, and he went down. Yeah, he's not doing very well, really.
Me and you need to have a long chat sometime, like off of here, because I want to talk to you about some of that herb collecting, because that's something that I'm lacking in, and I would love to learn some good shit on it.
I really enjoy it. I found out from a guy named Walter Smith. He took me through. He said, "You know anything about ginseng?" I said, "No, I don't know nothing about it." He said, "Yeah, you do. It's in Red Bull." I was like, "Oh," and he put me on. Ever since then, sassafras leaves, you could sell those $1 a pound. That's what it was this year. That's what I did.
And you knew what you were doing. I watched it when you was doing it. I did it before too, and you knew exactly what you were doing. It wasn't no joke. You really did.
I enjoy those herbs.
Yeah. You know what the side chat is?
Be right back.
Yeah, no, that's it. Isn't it?
It's the second one down, the top one in the right-hand corner up here. It's our chat. It ain't the one down at the bottom. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I do.
I'm going to put my email address in there. I'd like to get the contact information for that girl that was doing internet marketing.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to interview her sometime if she's willing to do it.
Oh, yeah, I think she'd be just fine to do that. I don't see why she would. But really what it is she was on my show. I was interviewing her.
Right.
Like, so she'll probably come to your show and you interview her on your show.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I didn't even understand it.
I'm going to give you my email. You pass it on to her if you would. I really appreciate it. There it is in the side chat. You see it?
I just got it. I'm copying and pasting it now.
Cool.
Yeah, she'll definitely be up into it. She likes that kind of stuff. Everyone likes to connect. That's what it's all about. Like I was looking inside the chat and I was watching people talk about, how are you getting, how do you beat this whole problem with the 4,000 views and 100 or 4,000 hours and like 1,000 subscribers. Look, this is what I found out. I'm gonna send a form. I have a form that you can connect to, and you can just go on there and chat with people or just leave your link, and people will come and they just watch it like anything else. It's like you comment, people will comment back, and you do want to watch everyone's videos. And I do click the bell for certain people, the people that I really like. I do come on this channel most mornings. I be watching, what I mean? I be here, you know what I mean? Like, I may not talk much, but my wife even was just like, she was like, "Do they do this all day?" I was like, "No, he be doing it though. He be doing it. Like he be busy. Like, but I'd found out that if you do smaller videos at a minute, and then you use the other platforms, I've noticed a lot of people say they don't use Facebook or they don't use, other social media sites. Then it kind of makes it harder for people to see it. But I found out through Blogger, if anyone's familiar with Blogger, if you go to your YouTube tab or whenever you watch a video and you click share, there'll be all these tabs that pop up.
Right.
And if you click the one that says Blogger, you share it there, but you create a profile on Blogger, of course. You want to create one.
I'm already in a collaboration with, I guess you would say, Joanne Plans. We've been sending people to her. She's got almost that exact same. You just described exactly what she's talking about doing. We got a platform where everybody can get together and share, and it works really good.
Yeah, that's a good way to go through it. But then other people that are on Blogger are probably doing the same thing you're doing. So if you go back and you connect your Blogger with those other people, you start making a circle around whatever you're doing. And that's basically what it is. You make a circle of all your social, like Twitter. If you have a Twitter account, well, then on your Twitter account, you need to make sure you have your YouTube on there as well. You need to share videos to your Twitter, because people, you don't know if you don't even spend 5 minutes. It don't take a second to press share to Twitter.
And last time I checked, it was already 161 people signed up to that. And it had to be certain specifications that you weren't quite to the 1,000 subs, or you didn't quite have the 4,000 hours of watch time and some of those things. And it was you just described it. It's the exact same thing you're talking about. It's just we're already doing that.
Yeah. But then, there's also YouTube Monster. If you all are familiar with YouTube Monster, you heard of that?
Not exactly, no.
I'm about to spill the beans. If you want to go and check it out, I got a video. Sorry, Rick, promoting my video on my YouTube, but I have the total.
If you didn't do that, I think something was wrong with you.
Hey, man.
Like the whole video will show you what to do. I have a link underneath there, but what it is basically you go in and you watch someone's video for a preset time that they had referred to watch it. So in order to do that, you earn points. And say, for instance, you watch this guy's video and it's for a minute. Well, you earn like maybe 30 tokens. All right. Then it goes to the next video. And then you watch that one. And maybe it's for maybe 30 minutes. And you watch that whole time. You might get 90 tokens.
Right.
These up, and then you spin them back and put your video inside of this link, and you can get like subscribes or likes or views. I don't do the subscribes just because I want to make sure my people are authentic and are going to talk to me when I want them to talk to me. So I just do the views. I just do the views. That way I can get, because on Google #1 ranking or whatever, it runs on how many views you're getting, and then it'll go back through the analysis section because it's pulling stuff from your titles to your tags to all these things. You make sure that you title it, tag it right. There's ways of doing that. Like if you go to Google and you type in ghost pepper, all right? If you type that in, as you scroll down to the very bottom of the page, it's going to say suggested results. Those are the tag words that you need to put inside of your YouTube video. On the tags where it says when you're uploading, you put those there because it's the #1 thing that showed up. It's the next thing that's going to be popping up. So those are what you want to use for your tags. And then whenever you're going through your description, make sure you put your title underneath of it. And then another hack, I'm just going ahead and spilling all the beans, all the beans. Is if you go to Google and if you go to Google and type translate, and it's going to pull up this thing to where you can translate the title of your YouTube video. And so you copy and paste the title, put it into the translate bar. And we know China pays the most highest AdSense rate. We know Indonesia, I can't say it, but they pay really
Indochina.
Yeah, they pay really good. And then we know that Russia does very well. So if you translate your title to these foreign languages inside the Google search results, you're not just pulling up in America, you're pulling up in Russia, China, all these other places. So now you're maximizing your traffic that's coming in.
Oh, absolutely. And it just blows my mind here. I mean, I get up in the mornings and do this live stream, and I'm talking to people in Thailand, Canada, Australia, every country you can think of all over the world, everywhere,
I'll be watching. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're actually the reason why I started really getting into watching other people's lives. Because you're so busy at it. You're always so busy doing it. And I was just like, wow. Every morning, every night. I'm like, wow. Yeah, go
Well,
on, do it.
normally, for the longest time, Rick was in the morning, I was in the evenings. I've been sick, and as you can tell, my voice is not real great, so I haven't been doing my lives. But yeah, he's been really stepped up and carried on to keep our core together. And there's some of us have been here from the get-go, you know, and we love it, and we love Rick, so it's awesome. And I will get back to lives, but
it's pretty cool. I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, you look like you do. Sometimes I just want to ask you 1,000 million questions, and you'd be like, "What's wrong with this guy?" You know what I mean? But I just be so curious. Like I'm just so curious. Like it's the only way I learn is to ask questions. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I do it all day long. You know, answer and ask questions to people, and people answer them for me. Just boom, there it is.
So don't be afraid to ask questions, man. Especially if you're in chat. If Rick doesn't know, somebody else will answer it.
Right.
Yep.
So
we work together.
Hey, Ray Mac, I didn't see you come in, man.
Hi, John. John says he's gonna go make some more videos.
I wish I could read the chat, but I just can't read it quick enough. I really just can't.
One of the benefits to having other people on your panel is that you've got more than one pair of eyes to watch that, and you'll hear us back and forth a lot.
How did you all come up with the idea of doing the panel? Was this because y'all are friends, or like, because I also too, I was like, I saw Pick a Rick doing it, and I was like, man, I want to do a panel, and so I got a whole bunch of people together, and I did it. But you all seem like more of a different kind of feel. Like it feels like like mine was about business, and this is about friendship, and that's what I want. Is I want a friend. I want to have business too, and that's what my channel is for business. But I feel like the friendship thing is pretty dope, right? Like it's pretty cool.
If you build the friendship thing, the business part will come, no problem.
Yep.
I can respond to that if y'all give me a chance. I cannot talk over you though, okay? What originally started, a bunch of us had channels. Myself, Minuteman, Sam, we all had channels. And one finds one person who finds another. And we realized that there was this core group that we all really got along really well. So Sam Wisegoji, who you know is on the panel, he and I started what we called the circus. We got together and we said, you know what, let's just do it. We'll call it the circus. Because everything was crazy in the circus, and it was crazy in our lives. And we just kind of built from it. You know, Minuteman, Rick, a couple other people that aren't with us right at the moment, but it kind of grew to this core that we all became really good friends. Really good friends.
And that's where we all came out of, is that circus.
Rick is my brother. Sam is my brother in every sense of the word outside of YouTube. Sam's been to my house. We went on vacation together.
That's cool.
Minuteman he is so much family. He is everything. Minuteman is, you know, we're really close and really tight. So we've built this community, and we hear comments from a lot of people that I've been to other streams and it's just not like that. It's not like y'all. And I think that's what the draw is. I think the draw is that, you know, I tell everybody on my channel, I am straight up a no drama mama. I don't do drama. If you bring it to my channel, I will kick you out in a heartbeat. Rick's pretty much the same way. We don't do the drama. Now, Minuteman, he loves the trolls. So
they're really tasty.
You want Minuteman and Susan. That's who you want as your mods, okay? Best two mods in YouTube, hands down.
Ain't no doubt in my mind that ain't true. Absolutely true.
You know, and I'm actually like them, but I'm not going to mod my own channel. I let them do it. But if I go to theirs or I'm on Rick's, even when I'm here in chat on my panel, I'm watching chat. I've got Rick's back.
I got your.
Hey, man.
I turned your mic up, Country.
Sorry about that, guys.
That way I don't have to talk so hard. But yeah, it really started, the base of it was Sam and I started the circus. You know, and you'll see a lot of people come in here and do hashtag circus crew. Yep.
Yeah, hashtags are so powerful too. Like that's another thing. Hashtags do really well. But do you use them in your titles on your YouTube?
Yeah, we haven't in a while. We did for the longest time.
Claim that hashtag.
We did for the longest time, you know, and Sam and I both, it would be Tuesday Night Circus, or he would start it because he's on East Coast, I'm Central Time. Okay. So Sam would start it and he'd go for an hour or two, and then I would pick it up. So we get all the East Coast people in Central, and then I would pick it up and end up going later, and I would pick up the Mountain Time and the West Coast. So we all just got to be this kind of blended community, and it works. We have a lot of respect for each other. We watch out for each other. You know, You attack one of us, you've attacked us all, and you just do not want to go there. You just don't.
That was about a year ago, a little bit less than a year ago. The circus started.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. So over a year, in a year's time, you all built like a pretty nice little community of people to like talk with every day. Like they're like your best friends, and I can see it because I be watching the chat. I'd be like, oh man, look, they're really. Hey, what you eating today, Rick? You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, that's pretty cool.
You have no idea the food stuff that goes on in the background.
What's really cool is like over that course of the year, you got to develop really good friendships with people, and then we took it to the next step and we started meeting people in person.
I was telling him, we were still on the phone. I was telling him, I said, Sam's been to my house. We've been on vacation together.
Yeah,
we went. My brother in every sense of the word.
How about Road Dog? What's the guy that's being in the mornings, Picker Rick? What's his name? Road Dog or
Iron Dog?
Iron Dog. What about him? How'd y'all meet Iron Dog? How did he come into play?
Just part of the crew, man. He just showed up.
Wow.
Most of us met through Paw's channel. That's how it started for me and a lot of us. That's how we met.
Whose channel?
Doing it cheap. Paw.
Doing it cheap. That's how, it was literally the name of his channel, Doing It Cheap.
So he started a couple years ago. I started watching his videos, and I've been on YouTube for a while. I just never made content. And then he started live streams, and we all started going on live streams, and I met CG, Country Girl, and Minuteman was there, and Minuteman had pirate radio back then. We would go to Paw's live stream, and then we would head over to Minuteman's pirate radio, and then Rick was part of the original crew. Susan Sullivan's been here since like day one with us. I just kind of fell off back probably around Thanksgiving. I just kind of.
Yeah, but it was just stuff going on. You needed to take that break, and it's okay. We all have life can interrupt.
Yeah.
I've been sick for over a month.
Yeah, I had family stuff I had to take care of and whatever. But Miss Tessie. So I got to meet Dale and Miss Tessie and Paul and then CG. Me and CG had a blast when we went from Texas to what's next? Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama.
Louisiana through Mississippi. We went to Alabama. We stayed a night in Alabama and a day, and then we came back.
Yeah,
we went to New Orleans for 2 days.
Oh wow, that is awesome.
We hung out in New Orleans for 2 days, and then we did a bunch of stuff around here in Texas.
Do y'all got videos on your channels about it? I'd love to watch.
Oh yeah. Both of us. We got a vlog of every day.
That is awesome. Well, see, that's basically what it is, right? Is people are looking for, if you have the content, there's no way you can lose.
Mm-hmm. And Montez, we did a collaboration on that Carolina Reaper. We did it live.
Yeah.
All three of us was on there. It was 100 people at the live.
Oh wow! Watching you all eat these peppers.
Yeah.
It was myself, Sam Wise Goji, and another one of our friends, Drunken One.
Yeah. We were the three of us were at CG's house, right where she's at. And we were in Texas. I came from Philly. Sparky or Drunken One came from an hour away, and we met at CG. And then Rick was the host and the judge and the procurer grower of the peppers. And
right.
He hosted the live stream, and we had like 6 different cameras going, all shooting this thing, and it was cool, man. It was really cool.
Speaking of which, I forgot to get the seeds when I came to see you, Rick.
Really? I got more. In fact, I'm getting
I know. I just we forgot to actually get to that point and grab them.
There's another pepper out now that beats Pepper X. The same dude grew it, but he made because did you guys watch Hot Wings or what's it called, that Hot Wings show? Dawn Evans, and had The Last Dab with Pepper X sauce. Well, they made a new one now. I forget the name of it though. It might be called The Last Dab still, but it's like hotter than the Pepper X.
Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. Whew. Make hot water down. I just can't do it.
You're not the only one, Montez. I can't. I can't do hot peppers.
Oh,
You're jerky, and I don't want pepper on my jerky either. Like,
well, I think I was the clear and honest winner of that challenge, you guys. You know, you don't want to admit it.
You're so full of crap. You made 20 seconds, if that.
how many videos back is it? I want to check it out. How many videos back is it, you think?
Would have been
This
back
was
in
back.
November, so
November. All right, cool.
November, so I don't
Yep.
know.
It was the Reaper Challenge.
Reaper
Uh,
challenge.
If you just look that up, you'll find it.
Cool.
For me, it was like the last bit of videos I put out. The
yeah, pretty
vlogs
much.
of the trip. That was about. I think that was the last series that I did.
Yeah, because when he came down here, he got here on a Thursday, and we hung out on a. I remember we hung out Friday. I took him down to Galveston. We went and rode the ferry. We hung out. We went searching everywhere for a rolling machine for my cigarettes. That was an adventure in itself, right?
Right.
And then the next day, Saturday, was when we did the challenge. And then Monday, he and I took off and went adventuring. So,
And see, with both of them there, we had they had two different cameras set up. So we had two different angles where we could switch back and forth to different angles during the thing. It was really cool. Pretty good production.
it was.
That was me to just send you an invite. I tell you what. How did you? So, what y'all just sit at a table and just was like, or did y'all? Let's do this. Wait, like, how did y'all?
You can look at it. It's still on my channel. It's about 4 or 5 hundred.
Yep, I had the little POV of my cell phone right there, which gave like a real close, clear shot of the winner.
A real close, clear shot of Sam losing his mind.
I was the first one out, man. I wimped out. It was terrible. I was sucking down milk. Autumn said, "How many gallons of milk did you go through?" I don't know. Well, just about the whole gallon, and then ice cream, and oh my goodness.
Did you get sick?
No, I didn't get sick. Sparky did because he swallowed it.
Ugh. Oh,
But
man.
CG had swollen eyes because she rubbed her eyes.
I'm not eating that. You gonna swallow my eyes? No, man.
Yeah.
Well, what happened is I cut them all up. Or I cut them and we de-seeded them, okay? And then I handed them out. Well, I mean, we all did it at this table. In fact, they're right here in this table. And I ate the pepper, and then I went to go pick something up just to wipe my eyes. They were watering, and I picked up the wrong paper towel, the one that I had handled the peppers with.
Now you know.
And wiped my eyes, and my eyes literally, my right eye swelled shut.
If it's gonna swell your eye, you don't need to put that in your stomach. It's probably gonna swell your stomach.
Well, we agreed not to swallow them. And we spit them out, and as I was spitting in the bucket, the seed or something, the juice came up and hit me in the face. And then Sparky was just so lit that he didn't even care. He's like, "What?"
Okay, wasn't gonna make a difference. Hey, Molly.
All right, guys, nobody swallow. All right, cool.
Freaky Geek says, "Does milk really help when trying a hot pepper?" I think it's a waste, to be honest. Freaky Geek, let me tell you, from my experience, milk was the only thing that helped. It neutralized. I would just gargle with it and spit it out every like 30 seconds. But it definitely neutralized the burn.
I should say that Sam made it about 20 seconds before he lost it.
Yeah, and you guys had a precursor. Y'all
went at least, I'd have to go back and watch it. We went at 20, 30 minutes. We didn't drink nothing.
They were so stubborn, they refused to drink. And then after it was over, they still wouldn't drink. I'm like, y'all just drink something already. Come on.
By the time we got to there, it wasn't really burning anymore.
There was no way. Listen, and probably like 2 months before that, I had a little habanero that I got, and I was eating it on ice cream, and it lit me up. I was like,
That's
oh,
how we lose the Reaper challenge.
and they're all like, oh, Lord, we knew who's going to lose. And I'm like, nah, man, I'm just playing with y'all. And sure enough.
Yeah, right, like Sam. Sorry. You are full of bull hockey right now.
No, man.
Oh, Sam.
I'm telling you, that thing lit me up. It was like I ate or something.
Look, Sam.
Man, okay.
Well, listen, we got to do a 2018 pepper challenge in Philadelphia or somewhere in Texas. And Minuteman, you got to be in on it.
Oh, hell no. He ain't
not with peppers.
Hey, Montez,
what are we going to do?
There's that video coming up through the chat if you want to capture it.
There it is,
yeah. Want to catch it. That's the Reaper challenge. If anybody wants to go watch it that didn't see it in the beginning.
Oh, I caught it. Woo, I have caught it.
We had a few different challenges on it. We were going to do a wax challenge where you got to wax your armpit.
It
I'm
was.
actually put it on favorite. Hey, look, Rick has a beard.
Rick, what?
Well, Rick had a beard on that one. He looks a little bit. I guess it's maybe he had a different camera too, didn't he? Maybe a different computer.
I had a different camera then.
It's a different camera, yes.
Yeah, I could tell. And you have a granddaughter back there.
Montez, have you met Sparky yet? Drunken One? Do you know who he is?
Is that? I don't think I have. Has he been on Picker Rick's channel?
Oh yeah, man.
He hasn't been around a lot lately.
Has he been in the morning? Has he been in the morning?
I couldn't tell you, man.
I don't know about the morning. Usually he's in the evenings, but
I usually catch the mornings because I get up so early and my phone calls from business start happening. And I usually start rocking and I make sure to turn on my YouTube and check all my notifications.
Yeah. Now, let me tell you this.
yes, he did.
Sparky is legend. Now, Sparky is also Drunken One. That's his nickname, Sparky. And he's legend. He's probably one of my favorites.
Can you put his YouTube in the chat too so I can follow it?
Yeah, I'm sure that's okay. Rick probably won't. I'm sure he won't mind.
Give me just a second. I'll pull it.
That way I can follow that one because this is the key, right? Following as many people as you can and talking to because you all are pretty cool. You all are pretty. I really have enjoyed myself speaking with you all and meeting everyone's pretty cool.
I gotta take this call, guys. I'm sorry. I'll be right back though. This isn't my son.
So since Rick won't mind, I know, this is going to be the first official. Actually, no, I probably shouldn't do this here.
No, you
we'll
should
wait until later.
He's monetized with
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no. Never mind.
Montez, I just put a link. I'm Country Girl. I just put a link. That's Drunken One's channel.
All right, let me.
Now he lives about an hour and a half away from me. He makes his own craft beer.
Oh wow, that's pretty awesome.
Hey, Montez. Go ahead, Country Girl.
RS says Drunken One was clearly the winner, but personally, what nobody understood about that whole thing is none of us really gave a crap. We were just having fun. It wasn't about it. We were just having fun.
No, I've never seen him. I see his avatar now. I would know his avatar because that's how I know everybody is because I look at their avatar. And then also, too, the way they're creative with their names. I love the names that some of the people come up with. It's so funny. When you read their name and you're like, I got it. That was funny, right? Good. I just subscribed him right now. Oh.
Says his tongue's still burning.
Hey, Montez. I sent you some info in our sidebar there. If you've got Skype, look me up because I got something that you're gonna be. That's gonna be right up your alley. All right.
All right.
I just can't talk about it here.
Well, that'll be all right. That'll be okay. I'll add you on Skype. I'll be underneath. Mine will be Screwhead, so it'll be something like that. Cool.
You can add me as well. It's my screen name. Should pull it up for you.
Your same screen name you have now.
Yeah, but I'll put the email in here just in case. But it should pull it up under the same screen name.
It might not, Country Girl, but if nothing else, I can send it to him.
I just put it in chat for him, and if you don't get it, he can send it. So.
Hey, Molly, how are you?
That's my email. It should pull it up under my screen name, but it may not. If it don't, there's the email.
Is it DL or is it Seth?
It's DL on my Skype because I don't want Skype knowing who the hell I am, if that makes sense.
Oh, have you all heard of Steam It?
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Steam It, STEEMIT.
What is it?
Streaming channel.
Yeah.
Channel.
What do you all think? Have you all looked into it or anything?
Nope.
I don't see how it's possible to outdo what we're doing right here. I don't see how.
I looked into it some, but it seems like they have the same censorship issues that YouTube.
Yeah.
That's what I was reading. I was like, man, when the 4,000 hours thing came, I was like, well, I'm not very far away. I just need 7 more hours. So it's not a lot, but it's still depressing, you know, just because you know they're gonna raise the bar again. They're not gonna stop. They're just gonna keep on doing this. Like
You can believe that's going to happen. Absolutely.
they're gonna keep on raising the bar, and I don't know why. Like, but for me, it doesn't really matter because the videos serve the purpose to make they make me money, but not like, you know, going and doing interviews with someone or something like that. You know, it's not the same, but it still just takes it. It's stressful, you know.
And what they do is they force me to self-censor. Is what they do.
Self-censor?
Yeah, I got to be careful what I say. I can't cuss. I can't. Certain subjects need to stay away from. I can't use certain words in the title, the tags and stuff. You know, they force you to do it. You learn over time. There's no checklist that you can go by. You got to learn it. Yeah.
You learn it the hard way.
You're talking about like the yellow dollars of death?
Right. They'll flag you where you're not getting a
those
dime off of it. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about.
I've got those things all up and down my channel, and I don't even know. I came on. I think I came on your channel, and you told somebody was talking about how to delete it or something, and it didn't work for me. It just they take. You know what? They be trying to fool me too, because I be getting up some nights and I be checking to see if the yellow dollars of death are gone. They'll be gone, but then when I get up in the morning, they be right back.
Right. Right. But I don't have too much trouble with it.
Probably because you're like a professional YouTuber.
I don't know about that. I just learned what not to do, you know.
Right. Well, I'm
Pass
gonna
the talking to each other.
I really enjoy your channel a lot. I really enjoy watching it and just watching all the connectivity that you have. It's amazing.
It is pretty cool. It's a wonderful community here.
Yep. How was it you put it at the end of this live stream? The best darn and something.
The best one in the whole world. There ain't no doubt in my mind. And I say that I really mean it. That's not bull. I mean it, you know. Every morning you get up and it just fills up. I mean, as soon as you hit the button, it fills up. It's incredible, you know.
Hey, Rick, if you don't mind, how old are you?
Look, there's the sugar skull.
Doesn't it look like it's me wearing a hat? He's wearing a hat.
I play a 42-year-old redneck from North Carolina on YouTube in a live stream, Montez.
You're 42, Rick?
I play one.
That's very
You're not a redneck. I've met you.
Oh,
I know better.
you're 35 then. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of country in your blood, is there?
No.
We all got a little bit of country in us, trust me. You believe
Dude,
right?
I'm gonna hit the big 4-0 this year. Can you
I'm
believe it?
54, Montez. I'm 54 years old.
Well, you got me anyway. I believed you.
But I do play a younger one on YouTube in a live stream.
Minute Man, how old are you now?
31, 32, something like that. I was born in 86. I quit keeping up a long time ago.
I forgot your age.
About the time that the government started, you know, controlling my thoughts with massive amounts of medication, and then I got off of that. I lived in a coma for almost 4 years.
So, and then CG's 63.
I'm what?
What?
Oh, you're about to get slapped.
Little brother?
Hey, that's my big sister. I'm allowed to talk to her like that.
Little brother?
I'll do it for you.
Thank you.
I can't remember the name.
I'm just saying.
Slap yourself for me too.
Just see
Hold
that
on.
mock. I mean, the Minuteman Mock said I got kids older than Minuteman. I tell you what, they're gonna be hard to beat him. He's smart, so as far as this electronic stuff goes,
That's for dang sure.
he knows it. I mean,
Absolutely one of the smartest people I have ever known in my life.
Mock, you're that old, dude? I didn't think you were that old. I didn't think you were much older than me, to be honest. Wow. So that must mean Mock's, what, up around 55 or so?
It's about my age, yeah. I think he's a little younger than I am, maybe a couple of years, 2 or 3 years younger than I am. Not
Yeah.
much, but a little bit.
Oh, I just messed up. I'm trying to multitask here. Are y'all good at multitasking? I guess y'all probably are because you all.
Yeah, it's okay, dude. You do your thing, whatever you got to do.
If you get yourself off, we'll get you back.
Cool.
Wow.
Cool.
Hey, Mama, how are you? Good to see you today. This evening. Well, there,
I gotta jump off here because my wife's looking at me all weird. She's like, "Are you gonna like? We're supposed to be hanging out and stuff." But I was watching your feed, and
Well, thank you.
you don't mind? I come back one time, you know.
Yeah, man.
Also,
One
hey,
time. One time. Good to meet you, Montez.
Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
Good luck. Good luck, fist bump. Booyah. Yep. He's cool, cat.
How many hats are you going to wear during the stream, Sam?
Probably about 3 more. You know me. I gotta keep.
So go ahead, Rick and Country Girl, because y'all have been really quiet for like the last hour.
Well, I was trying to talk this thing. I thought my mic was muted.
It was for a minute. I saw the little thing come up, and then.
Well, in my defense, I cannot talk loud enough to talk over him. So.
Hey, Mama.
Not without screaming, and I don't want to scream. I'm slowly starting to get it back, and I just don't want to push it. Sam of Mini Hats. He's still not wearing my favorite one.
Which one? The black one?
Nope. The very first live stream we ever did, we were both on pawpaws, and you had your white ball cap on backward, and I was like, oh my goodness. There you go. There's the one right there.
This is the one I had on first, but then I put my other hat on. Well, I'm thinking about getting a rug.
Oh, please.
Excuse me. How funny would that be? Sorry about that, Rick. How funny would a rug be? Come on, guys. You got to admit, it would be hilarious.
I'd set it on fire. It's still on your head.
A burning rug. Oh, my goodness. I got to do it.
You're going to make a video on it, right?
Yeah, man. Well, no, I'll probably just come on your live stream.
That'd be cool.
I don't do videos anymore. Not for now.
When you want it, you let me know. I'll do a live stream. We'll do it in the evening.
Let's take a poll. Let's take a vote. Everybody in the chat room, if you want to see me get a rug or a toupee or a toque, a piece, type 1.
I can tell you what's getting ready to happen here.
1.
Look, you see what I put in there? 1.
There you go. That's what I wanted. You know it's CJ. I was waiting for that.
Oh, it's right here, baby. Right here. We have been from day one, though. You and I just had that connection.
Fun. There we go. Everybody.
They picked up on it, yeah.
All right. Minuteman, what do you think, buddy?
I'm thinking that when we get together, I need to show you how a real percussion cap pistol works, because you didn't learn that all that well from that pirate at Mardi Gras or New Orleans or whatever it was.
That scared me, man. Something hit me, like a piece flew out, but it wasn't. It was just like debris or something.
Yeah. It was just basically, it was light powder behind a percussion cap.
You're exactly right.
Yeah. Hey, Joanne. Welcome back.
Hey, Joanne. Exactly right, RS. The censorship is ridiculous. To make you have to do it yourself, too. It's incredible. Because everybody's worried about who's going to offend somebody a little bit.
Oh, this day and age is driving me nuts, man.
I know it. It ain't right.
That's why I don't worry about who I offend. They'll just have to get over it, like big boys and girls.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I feel the same way, man. What happened to tolerance? Meaning like, sticks and stones type thing. And the other thing that really drives me crazy, not to get political, but the way the media and the front running and the bandwagon is going about bashing our president of the United States. Doesn't matter who he is.
Yep, doesn't matter.
We were taught in the service.
It doesn't matter. Talking ill about your president is treason. That's what we were taught.
How weak does it make our country look to put this stuff in the media? They don't talk that mess about Putin. They don't talk that mess about Duarte. It drives me insane. I'm like, come on, man. Even down to the kids in grade school. Oh, we don't like him because mommy and daddy say so. I'm like, you don't know nothing about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was in during the Bush era, and while I couldn't stand Bush because he drove me freaking crazy, because a lot of times he was just dumb.
Yeah.
It wasn't something I was going to say out loud.
No, you don't. Out of respect. It's just like you don't like your captain, your CO, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yep. Gripes go up, not down.
What I always tell people is I don't have to like the man that's in the office, but I dang sure need to respect the office itself.
100% nailed it. Exactly my point. And this is what I'm teaching my son, too. You don't have to like him. You have to respect the office.
It's the office that I respect, and as long as whoever sits in that office, you will never hear me badmouth him publicly and against other people. I mean, you may hear me talking here or amongst friends, but I would never go into a public forum and do that. It's just not something I would do.
It's crazy, man.
I could not stand the one that's before who we have now. I could not stand the man. I really couldn't. But I do respect that office, and whenever he was there, I showed the proper respect because that office means something to me.
Oh, yeah. That's what you got to do. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, yeah. And what drives me nuts is people were just so quick to jump on this bandwagon of bashing the man himself, you know, his character's personality. and that overshadows everything. The people refuse to see any good that he's done, you know?
And the worst thing is, it's all based on fake and false information. I mean,
let's look at some reality here. Since he's been in office, we've had the highest stock market raises and peaks
ever.
Jobs.
The unemployment rate is lower than it has ever been, especially in the African American and Hispanic communities.
Yeah.
Their unemployment rates are lower.
Yeah.
We have had more businesses start up. We've had
Hey, time out. I need to break this up because YouTube is a liberal organization and I don't want Rick to be demonetized because of it.
This is true. Thank you.
We're going down a bad road here.
Isn't that a shame though? We can't even talk about this without fear of being censored, you know?
Absolutely can't.
It's just sickening, man. Sickening.
Sam, you need to get me on Skype. And we can talk about me and you and Country Girl can talk about this all day on Skype, all right?
We sure can.
Just not here.
Yeah, I know, man. That's one thing that drives me crazy.
It really does bite, but
this is why.
But if we want to talk about, you know, if we wanted to talk about other political issues that were in favor of the censors, you know what I'm saying? Be all good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This is why I'm building that thing that shall not be named on YouTube.
Look in the chat for the Hangouts chat. And then, you know what, Sam, you said you try to call me after we get off here. I'll tell you more about it.
You know what else is really bugging me? And this isn't a political, well, maybe it is, but the witch hunt that's going on. And, you know, there's the Me Too movement. Now, there are a lot of legit complaints, or what's the word I'm looking for? Like, there are a lot of legit stories or accusations. But now there's a witch hunt that's going on, whereas if a male propositions a female with respect, the way it's been done for thousands of years, all of a sudden it's harassment and this and that. And it's like,
it's why most of the millennials don't actually get dates anymore because how can you date somebody that you have to have a consent form signed?
Yeah, you're gonna have to have a lawyer.
Moments that's during the act.
You're gonna have to have a lawyer present to make coitus. I mean, what? The world needs to turn around and look at themselves and think, what are we really? Now, a very, very smart man once said that democracy shall be the death of democracy. Let that sink in.
Technically, it's the death of the republic, but yeah, because we're technically still a republic, even though they keep calling it a democracy, because it's not a democracy. That's why Trump is in office and Hillary's not.
Right. I mean, as like an institution, like the state. You know what I'm saying? I just mean like the idea of democracy will be the death of that idea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. In a pure democracy, it's where all the Plato and all the guys was thrown over the cliffs.
Yeah.
Yep.
You pick the black stones, whoever got the most stones died. And the public is spread out to where no one individual group can gain all the power.
But the sad thing, Rick, is there's only a few of us that actually know any of that history. So they're going on just what they see instead of knowing what happened.
Yeah.
And a notarized power of attorney and a notarized signature. You got it.
Now, Minuteman and Rick and you guys, this is something interesting that I've heard of. This is kind of changing gears a little bit to get off of that sensitive, touchy subjects that I certainly don't. I know nobody wants Rick to get caught up in that mess, but I've heard about this years ago, and recently, I'd say in the past few months, I read or saw something about it again. Do you know that I can't say it's factual, but it leans towards that we are actually in the year like the 18th century, like 1700s, where around the year 700 CE, the Common Era, I want to say the Pope, like Catholic panel or something like this, got together and they decided to get rid of basically from the year 700 to 1000. So at 700 CE, they made it 1000. Now this is approximate. I don't know the exact times, right? But basically, there's a long-standing theory that there's a block of 300 years that can't be accounted for. Have you ever heard about that, man?
No, I hadn't.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I've heard about it to a point, but there's some research that I still need to do on it.
Yeah, me too. No, actually, Mulberry Farm CE is actually the scholastic way. You have Common Era and before Common Era, so CE and BCE. AD and BC is actually the fangled way of saying BC and CE. You know what I'm saying? So AD and BC is actually common language for Common Era or before Common Era. So yeah, they taught me that in college. But yeah, so it's pretty crazy, Minuteman. If you read into that, there's a lot of research that needs to be done. They can't. There's a block of period from 700 to 1000 CE that things don't add up. There's artwork. It's just a bunch of stuff. And I don't want to misspeak on it because I don't know it all either. You know what I'm saying? But Brian says CE sounds politically correct. See, guys, it's not, though. CE is the scholastic way of saying it, the educated way.
I know Dominique.
A lot of people always thought that AD means after devil. And I'm like, no.
I just have to say this right now, Rick. How many? I gotta ask. How many minutes have you had in the last month?
157,000, I think.
Good.
You don't need to worry about your watch time all that much because it's not earning you any more money, but still.
Hey, I worry too much, I guess. Yeah.
I know, brother. You don't actually worry as much as I do.
That is a lot, I guess. 157,000 minutes.
Yeah. That almost covers pretty much everything you need to be monetized in 1 month, let alone a year.
I'm gonna get a cup of coffee.
Go get it, brother.
Brian, it's funny you say that because I never heard of it either until I was studying history and anthropology in college, which was only within the past 5 years. I went back to college late as a grown-up. But yeah, I never knew about that either. So they didn't teach us about CBC in high school. Never heard of it.
The sad thing is our colleges are devolving into something that we really don't want.
Man, I don't even get me started on that.
I'm trying not to, but you kind of drug me into this by my hair kicking and screaming.
As you know, I'm in a liberal area of pretty much dominant Republican state. You know, any Babylon area, city is pretty much guaranteed to be left liberal, right? But Westchester University is hardcore liberal, man, and I'm not that person. I'm not either. I'm neutral, right?
And here's the really screwed up thing.
Drives me nuts.
None of us would care if they were hardcore liberal and still let other people talk.
Exactly. Thank you.
Exactly.
As a veteran, as somebody who's been around and lived a little, whatever, who cares? We all got our stories. But I was going to campus during that election, full time, and I was there during the day when most working adults over 30 would go at night because they all work day, right? Well, I don't work anymore. I'm a retired sound engineer, so I went back to school.
If it makes you feel any better, you worked the amount of time that most people worked in 40 years. And how many years?
15.
Because you were online. You were at work 100% of the time. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Well, yeah, not just in the military, but also as a traveling, touring sound engineer after military. Yeah. So, yeah. But the thing is, what really, really, it saddened me more than pissed me off, because I watched 19-year-old kids, 18-year-old kids, 21-year-old millennial kids walk around with those "not my president" stickers or Trump with the slap. Sorry to say anything political. And it was basically because their mommy and daddy said so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. They don't really understand anything about the situation, or they're just listening to the talking points because liberals and Democrats actually own most of the media.
Yeah, it just really, really, it's sad. And I hung out with everybody, but a lot of us veterans that went back to school kind of gravitate towards each other just because, man, it's just the way it is. Whatever. And
so you can't train out of this.
And looked at the situation the same, like, man, this is sad. It's not even that you get angry and upset and mad about it. It's past that.
No, it's more depression.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Because remember, we're honor bound to protect every single one of these people.
Exactly.
No matter what their opinions are. Mm-hmm. We just have to suck it up and deal with the idiocy, but still protect their lives.
Exactly. Rocky Brooks says, yep, the ones that were eating the Tide Pods. Exactly.
Oh my God.
You couldn't have said it any better.
Natural selection at its finest. Natural selection at its finest.
Anytime, Brian, happy to help.
That's hilarious. But it's so true, though. It's like, God. And I would see these youngsters wearing these T-shirts and pins, and if you tried to question them and ask them, they would just spew and regurgitate the garbage
talking.
The garbage, the propaganda that the media and mom and daddy.
Y'all are getting into that dangerous territory again.
Yeah, we're getting it. Like I said, we need to have a chat later on Skype. All right.
It's so easy to get into though because
the three of us can talk all you want.
It's one of them.
We can catch you up on a bunch of stuff, Sam.
But
no, Grandpa. No, wait. No, Grandpa. They don't use guns. They use Nerf guns. Trust me, I can send you a video of them training with them.
Super soakers. That's right, RS. It's crazy, man. It really, really turned me off to the school, which I really. It's a nice school. It's a top tier school, but man, and it's not just my school. It's every campus, just about.
Yeah, every campus.
It's the majority,
I mean, okay. You guys all know that I support Milo Yiannopoulos, right?
Right.
Yep.
How many schools has he gone to that there's been a riot where the people that were rioting burned down their entire town?
Yeah. Well, Berkeley's
their town. Not Milo's town, but their town.
It's asinine,
It's idiocy.
Well, Berkeley's the prime example of that last year and the year before. Like every time he's there, it's a madhouse.
Guys, y'all are gonna get him demonetized. It's sad, but it's what's gonna happen.
What's that?
We're trying to be good.
Dangerous territory, and it's gonna get him demonetized.
Man,
that M word. That's an almost instant fire. And it bites. It really does. Now, if y'all want to go when Rick's done and you want to come to my channel, I don't care. I'm not monetized anyway. But, you know, we can do that there. But I'm really trying to respect Rick. And he doesn't, you know, he's trying to keep his stuff monetized. So,
Joanne, did you see that? Like, there's and again, a little knowledge is a dangerous thing, right? But it's like basically from like 700 to 1,000. The artwork from the year 700 to 1,000 is the same. There's all kinds of stuff that doesn't make sense. And the theory is that there was like a committee that basically jumped the clock by 300 years. It seems like, I guess that link, Joanne, means that you found something on it. Isn't that crazy, you guys? It's pretty fascinating.
Let's check this link out and see what it says.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff, man. If that's the case, then we are really in like this 18th century, right? 1700s, which would be 1718. And this is where our technology is at now. Imagine where we're going to be at when it's really 2018. If this is true, okay?
Well, we don't get the best technology. It's hid in the, you know.
Yeah.
It's hid.
I just got to bring this up right now. To be serious about everything we just talked about. Do you realize that people are now trying to say that the Earth is flat again?
Yeah. And they're serious about it.
And they're serious about it. They'll argue with you all day long.
Like dead serious about it. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
There's also the hollow Earth theory, which really boggles my mind because some of the hollow Earth people are the flat Earth people. Like, well, how's that make sense? You know,
it kind of goes along with that same guy that Minuteman and I were somewhere. I don't even remember when it was one time, and we were talking about different things, and he popped up and he said, "Well, it's like those people that think gravity has anything to do with the ocean tides." And Minuteman and I about both fell over laughing. We still joke about it to this day.
Yep,
that's just yeah.
Joanne says she knows somebody who's trying to prove that. He talked your ear off for 2 hours on it, that the Earth is flat.
Yeah, I don't doubt that a bit, but anybody knows that's crazy. That's crazy territory, completely out of loony land. I mean,
the problem is, Rick, is a lot of people don't think that's crazy, and they're just ignorant.
I mean, have you ever been on a boat? You can only see 10 miles because it turns. The Earth curves, and the horizontal it goes away.
That's right.
The edge. Nobody's ever fallen off.
Well, here's the main thing that can disprove the flat Earth theory. Satellites orbiting the Earth. How can you have an orbit on a flat piece of anything?
How can I talk to people in Japan? How can I talk to people in Japan using a satellite? How?
The Earth is flat, and we send a satellite into space. It would just keep going. You know, like it would be so cool. It's like the #1 thing. Like, come on. It's just.
I'm sorry, Rick. This has devolved into the craziness.
I know it, and it's cool. We start out on something you can talk about, but it wanders off out into wild.
I try to do my best to keep the channel intact and not lose the video.
Now, as it would say, Rick, this is spiraling into a whole new universe.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of technology and stuff, the other night, Joe Rogan had Mel Gibson. I think is his name, Mel, right? Yeah. The Braveheart, or not Braveheart.
Yeah, Mel Gibson. Yeah.
Mel Gibson. He was on, and some doctor or whatever, I forget, but they were talking about the stem cells. And, man, let me tell you, he had the artery in his neck, carotid, right, was completely, like, plaqued up and basically restricted. And they shot stem cells into his carotid artery. That's all they did. They didn't go in and scrape it out or anything. and it was like 90% blocked or something, and it healed itself. It's done. Like no surgeries, nothing.
Ain't no doubt in my mind that they don't help people. I mean, that's
Yeah.
no doubt in my mind. It's just where how you get them and stuff. But it's starting late, so I believe I'm gonna have to get off here. I got to get up and start all over in the morning. So we
Yes.
started 7:30. We've been on here 3 hours and 10 minutes so far.
All right. Well, we'll either we'll figure it out between me and Country Girl, and we'll kick it back on. And you
Yeah,
go to bed, brother, because
Who's
you
going
got
there? CG, you going up?
another stream to do.
Right.
Yeah, I can pop mine on. It's probably easier for me
That's a
than
troll,
Minute
Susan.
Man.
Yeah, I see him.
Popped right
Rick,
in.
thanks for having me up, my friend.
Well, Sam, don't go anywhere because we're about to kick back up.
No, I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna come over with you guys for sure.
Yeah, we'll have to shut this down. I'll go pop mine off. I'm going to put some tea in real quick while it's setting all up, and then I'll meet y'all over there.
Hey, thank all of y'all for coming on. It was really good to see you, Sam. And
You too, Rick. Thank you, my friend. I'll be
Minute
seeing
Man,
you.
thank you for coming up. Appreciate it.
Love you, Rick.
Love you too.
Love you, Rick.
Love you.
Mwah.
Later, Rick.
I
Later,
will.
man.
And you guys on my channel, for those of you who are in chat, I am not monetized, so I don't care. So obviously, if you're wanting to talk about, we can talk freely there. The only thing I will ask anybody that comes in my chat, if you're new, I do not like the F-bomb typed. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know, and I don't care. As long as you do not type that word, you're good to go. Okay? So I'll see y'all over there.
All right.
And don't piss me off.
And don't piss off, please don't piss off Minute Man. You won't like him. All right, guys, I love y'all, and I'll see all of y'all over there. It's coming. Love you, Rick.
Love you too, C. Hey, thank you for coming on tonight and helping me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. So family does, right?
That's right.
All right, I'll see you guys at my channel.
Like I say every time when I sign off, it's the best community on YouTube. There's no doubt in my mind. Still 25 people here. That's unbelievable. So I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you for coming. Hope everybody has a great night. Until we meet again, have a good day.